So we have two different types of tubing. We have a standard tubing and we have a heated tubing. So normally with your heated tubing, you have a plug that looks like this and your other end is going to look like this. If your tube looks like this, then that means that you have standard tubing. There's no heating element on the tube itself. So to do this, to plug this in, you're just going to want to get your plugged end and then just click it right in there, and that's it. If you have oxygen, if you're wearing oxygen throughout the night or during the day, and you're using your CPAP machine, what they send you is a T-piece. It's a clear T-piece. I wish I had one to show you, but and it has a nipple on it with a rubber cover, a white rubber cover on it. And with that thing, where you're going to place that, if you have standard tubing, I recommend you plugging it into here first, and then you're going to want to get your end and plug it into that T-piece, and then you're going to connect your oxygen to that nipple on the O2. They call it an O2 enrichment adapter. If you don't have that, you're going to want to plug in your heated tubing, get your other end, plug in your O2 enrichment adapter here, and then that would go to your mask at that point. So a lot of questions I get also is about that adapter, so I thought I'd give you some tips on that, or show you how to do it. Another thing too is a lot of folks will plug in their tubing, and then when they go to unplug it, what happens is that this piece will come off. So this only applies to the 12 millimeter tubing. Only applies to that. So if you look closely here, it'll say 12. HT12, which means heated tubing, 12 millimeter. So without this 2-inch adapter or so, you will not be able to connect it to your mask. So this won't fit on it. So you have to have this adapter on it. So that's another issue I run into a lot, is a lot of folks are trying to connect their new mask when they get it, and they don't realize that this part has attached to their other mask, and they kind of just took it with them. So just make sure that you're always looking out for this one, this adapter here, for your tubing to connect your mask. And remember, this only applies to the 12 millimeter tubing. The 15 millimeter and the 22 millimeter don't have that issue. This is the only one they made with an adapter.